Welcome to MC Me TV. We got one for you. We got one upon request, right? We got one on hair care, all right? As a disclaimer, don't be saying no stupid shit about how guys can't talk about hair or whatever and that it's meant for girls. That's all gender roles. Gender is an illusion, and just don't even start with that shit, all right? It's a cultural thing. In some cultures, guys have long hair and girls have short hair, and in my culture specifically, the stereotype is that girls have long hair and guys have short hair. Whatever, doesn't fucking matter at all. Okay, just had to get that out of the way because I already know people are gonna say some stupid shit. So look at me sitting here all professional, got everything all lined up for y'all. Upon request, okay, I was asked to make a video on hair care, natural hair care. And we're going to, here on MC Me TV, we're going to take a holistic approach, okay? So this isn't going to be just one product or just one thing that you do to have healthy hair, right? And it is health, at the end of the day, it is health. It is a part of your body, right? So, I got a lot to talk about right now. I purposely deleted a whole bunch of videos just so this won't cut out on me. So here we go. To start it out, right? Just to start it out, let's keep it simple, okay? The shampoo that I use. First of all, I only shampoo about once every 2 days, maybe 3 days. So probably about twice a week I'll use my shampoo. The shampoo that I use is Dr. Bronner's shampoo. It's right here. It's just, I don't have the box for it or whatever anymore. It just comes in like a bar, you can get it from like Kroger's or Walmart might even have it for all I know, but I just got it online for like $5. You can get the bar. It's pretty much just like coconut oil and like spearmint and all natural things. So right off the bat, I'll say you want to get rid of your conventional, I gotta shut this door, the sprinklers are on. You want to get rid of your conventional shampoo, because your conventional shampoo is going to have a whole bunch of chemicals, and not only is it going to be bad for your hair, but whatever you're putting on your skin you're essentially consuming it, okay? So right off the bat, I would say get rid of your conventional shampoos, okay? If there's more than like 10 ingredients, it's probably not good. That you don't, and if there's crazy long ingredients that you can't even pronounce or whatever, those are chemicals. You shouldn't be putting them into your body. Most likely those are chemicals, okay? So Dr. Bronner's is the shampoo I use. You can use other type of shampoo, but that's just what I use, and I'm sticking with it because it works and it's cheap. $5. I'm still using this bar. I bought the bar like 3 months ago, and you can use it on your body too, which is cool. So yeah, it's amazing. They have like different flavors or different smells, I guess, not flavors. And I got like the peppermint, and it smells so good. Okay, so that's the shampoo. All right, and I hardly even use it, honestly. Like I said, maybe twice a week I'll shampoo. I'll actually use the shampoo and like do like a full shampoo, because you want to let the natural like oils in your hair and everything lubricate your hair, right? And that's gonna strengthen it. Okay, so next, that's the shampoo. The conditioner is the coconut oil. I need to make a whole video on coconut oil, because you can use this I use it for shaving and for, don't even get me started with the coconut oil. You can use this as a conditioner, right? And I pretty much just take a shower, I'll use the shampoo, and then afterwards I'll use the coconut oil when it's wet, when it's already wet, I'll just take a little bit of the coconut oil and just do the tips, just do the tips. And yeah, that's my conditioner, and it doesn't make your hair like feel really oily. You just use like a little bit, and when it's wet, and it really doesn't like make your hair feel like you would think it makes it feel, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the conditioner right there, and that's really cheap too. So both of these things have lasted me like 3 or 4 months, okay? And so another thing that I want to say right off the bat is, when you are taking a shower, right, you don't want to, when you are shampooing your hair, you don't want it to be hot water, because when it's a high temperature like that, it's more susceptible to damage your hair, right? especially when you're moving it around and all that. So you want to have it just like lukewarm water while you're actually shampooing your hair, right? And then when you get out of the shower too, you don't want to like take a towel and like rub it really hard, and you don't want to you don't want to use a hair dryer either, like right up against like a really hot hair dryer right up against your hair either, because heat damages hair. Okay, so on that note, these two little guys, oh man. Okay, let's start with the apple cider vinegar. You can put this into like a spray bottle, okay, just any type of spray bottle that you could buy, a spray bottle from like the dollar store, whatever. And you put the apple cider vinegar 50-50 with water. You dilute it with the water, and before you go in to take your shower, or right when you like step into the shower, you just take the spray bottle with the 50-50 water and apple cider vinegar, and you just spray your hair. I do this probably once a week, maybe twice a week, because I have pretty bad dandruff, plus I have like black hair, so it shows up really. Not even the fact that it shows up, but it's just annoying, and it gets itchy or whatever, you know. This is amazing for dandruff, for itchiness. It makes your hair like just try it. It makes your hair feel so good, and your fingers just like run right through it, and it makes your hair just feel like super clean, and you don't even need to use shampoo if you use this, okay? So I wouldn't use this all the time, because I've heard that it can dry it out. Personally, it doesn't really dry my hair out, but I wouldn't use it like every day, and you don't need to. You only need to do it like once every like 4 days, maybe even once a week, okay? So another thing, extremely cheap. I got this whole bottle for $1, and like I said, you dilute it with the water. There you go for that. That takes care of dandruff, frizziness. It makes your hair stronger, you know, and it just feels amazing. If you've never tried it, try it one time. It feels amazing. So you just spray it in your hair, leave it in your hair for like, they say 30 minutes. I leave it in there for like 5 minutes, honestly. Right when I step in the shower, I spray it in, and then, you know, wash everything else out, and then I just wash my hair just like I would if I shampooed it or whatever. Okay? This is the next thing. Then I was going to say the last thing, but I still got a couple other things I got to say. Argan oil, or argan, I don't know how to pronounce it. This stuff is amazing, yo. It is so good. It's 100% natural, organic. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but it comes from a tree, I believe, like an argan tree or some shit. But anyways, it is so good. For me, for example, like sometimes I'm at work and I have to work like double shifts or whatever, and I just can't take a shower. And this stuff, or if you're going to a festival or going camping or whatever, this is like all you need. You just spray it on your hair. It can get in your eyes. It doesn't even matter if you inhale it or whatever. It's from Moroccan argan trees. Okay, that's what it says. But you just spray it on your hair, you know, and it makes it feel like you just washed your hair again. It's incredible. It's instant shine, smoothness, frizz control, color protection, alcohol free. That's what it says. And it's true. I can attest. This stuff. So we got cut out. We're back. All right. So we got the argan oil, right? We got the coconut oil for conditioner, right? The argan oil is just kind of like for whatever. Like if you just need a quick shine or whatever, and you're not you can't take a shower or whatever, it's just good to have every now and then. We got the Dr. Bronner's soap, right? All-in-one soap, by the way. You can use it on your body or your hair. Then last but not least, we got the apple cider vinegar. You dilute it with the water. You spray it on the hair once a week or so. Gets rid of the dandruff. All right. Now, the next thing I want to tell you. I already covered the fact you got to be really delicate, all right? If you want it to grow long and strong, you got to be delicate with your hair when you take a shower, right? You got to be delicate with it. When you you don't want to have it in high heat, and you don't want to really use a blow dryer unless you're using it on cool. And I would just kind of like wring it out maybe and just use like a towel and pat dry it, right? Okay? But here's another tip. All right? Right here is a shower filter, okay? What this shower filter does is, they come in all different types. If you want to know the exact brand, let's see actually. I might have the brand. I don't know where the box is. Let me see. I got you. Let's take a look. Okay. Do I still have it? I don't know if I do have it. Honestly. I don't know if I have the brand. No, I don't. It's all good though. If you go on eBay, you can look up shower filters. There's YouTube videos on those too, and they're all, you know, mine was $35. It was a pretty cheap one, but they all pretty much do the same thing, right? What they do is, as you can see, okay, this is the filter right here, right? And I don't know, I'm not even going to act like I know scientifically exactly what goes down here, but basically, you know, short story is, there's a filter in here and it filters out some of the bad chemicals or whatever that comes through your tap water. If you didn't know, our tap water is fucked. If you didn't know, it's got fluoride, it's got chlorine, it's got all types of garbage. Okay, now I don't know. It definitely takes out a lot of things. But the only thing that I know for a fact, because I'm not even gonna front, like I'm not gonna like list off. I don't know if it takes out fluoride. I don't know if it takes out some of the other things, but what I do know that specifically it takes out that is really good is chlorine, okay? It takes out chlorine. It takes out like 98% of the chlorine that is in your water. Yes, there's chlorine in your water. I know. It's fucking crazy. Don't, you know, but it is what it is. That's tap water. When you get rid of this chlorine, it's gonna just, you know, think about when you go into a pool, right? It fucks up your hair, right? It dries it out and all that. That's what the chlorine, it's not nearly as much, there's not nearly as much chlorine in our tap water as there is in like a pool. You know, it's more diluted, but it's still in there, okay? And there's still probably a lot more than we think is in there too. So, not only is this really good for your hair, but it's also really good for your skin, right? Because when you take a shower and everything, it hits your skin, you know, and all that. And you're absorbing, when it's at a high heat, right, you're gonna whatever's in that water, you're absorbing into your body, whether you think so or not. Subconsciously, you might not realize it, but you're absorbing that water when it's at a high heat. Your pores, you know, they dilate, they open up, and you're absorbing what's in that water, right? So I would definitely recommend getting a shower filter. And not only are you absorbing it through your skin, but it's also misting in the air, right? And you're breathing in the shower, right? So you're breathing in whatever is in that water, okay? Don't go crazy about it, because you'll just kill yourself trying to think. Like, it'll piss you off at first when you realize how fucked up the water supply really is. But there's things that you can do to kind of get around it. But in the meantime, I would definitely suggest to use a shower filter, okay? I wish I knew the brand of it, because they could maybe sponsor your boy, but you know, it is what it is. You know, this is just from me to you right now. Okay, the last thing I would say is another great way to have your hair grow and just to like water your hair like a plant would is to just get out in the natural rainwater, okay? So you don't have to worry about the shower filter and the chlorine and the fluoride and all that garbage if you just go out into the actual rain, you know, to the rain. The best time is in like the spring or during lightning storms when the water is electric, you know? Because think of it, the water, you know, there's a reason why it makes everything grow. It's electric water that's making everything else grow, so it's going to do the same thing to your hair. And if you've ever like really gone out into an electric storm and gotten your hair wet and felt it, you'll know what I mean, because it makes your hair feel amazing. Like, it makes your hair like super soft and everything. And I know this isn't practical for most people. If you're living up north in the winter time or something like that, you're not gonna, you know, but if it's the summertime or you're in a tropical area or whatever, I would suggest to get your hair wet naturally as much as possible, and that is going to help your hair grow just like the plants, right? So what else can I say, man? I done damn near covered it all. I wish I would have seen this video for myself, for my own hair. Got cut out again. I'm wrapping it up right now. I wish I would have seen this video myself. years ago because it took me a while. It takes trial and error to figure these things out, you know. It takes some trial and error. But don't get discouraged. You can always get your hair healthy, okay? You can always become healthy, even if you're at your worst, you know. So don't get discouraged. And if your hair is at a weird stage, mine's at kind of at a weird stage right now. I'm trying to get it to the point where I can tie it back or whatever. So it's in a weird stage. It is what it is. You know, it'll be worth it eventually. Hair is an extension of the soul. There's a reason why when the first thing the fucking Pilgrims did to the Native Americans, when they tried assimilating them into their culture, they cut their hair. There's a reason why, okay? It's an extension of the soul. All right?